997, 998, 999, 1,000. Just working out there with the 15-pound thing. Got a top 5 list. Tips on hitting the weights, as submitted by Graham Todd, Rocket Car Productions. I'm okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Tip number 5, decide what kind of lifting you want to do, or frightening your wife. There's a big difference between Arnold and a competitor in the world's strongest man. You either lift in order to bulk up or in order to become more powerful. More powerful than you can ever imagine. that was my own ad lib there. Lifting weights with a more manageable amount of weight will give you bigger biceps and pecs, and lifting heavier weights with less reps will increase the strength of yourself more than the first option. For lifting for bulk, I suggest doing more than 8 reps for certain, something that you can do fluidly with no failures. Your lifts should almost have a certain rhythm that you can follow when doing them. Powerlifting should consist of 8 reps or less of really strenuous lifts, something that requires a grunt or a large outward explosion. I don't know about lifting anything that causes a large outward explosion. Number 4, do the correct form. I myself have made this mistake once or twice. Always try to learn the right form and execute it well. I will not go into details for each one, but most of them involve breathing properly and not using other muscles, like your back, to lift the weight unless the lift requires those muscles. Tip number 3, don't overexert yourself the first time. Lifting is never what you can do going in. It's what you can do in a few weeks. Try to find a weight you can do and manage your workout and maintain. Note, don't feel bad or try to show off if a person is around you lifting more than you or is bulkier than you. There are many factors to consider with body types, weight, age, etc. For example, when I was in football, we had awards for bench pressing. My friend won most lifts by about 20 pounds or more, but I won strongest pound for pound. There are many factors to consider. Don't dwell, push past them. Tip number 2, find a lifting buddy. It is so much easier and safer if you can lift with a friend. They can spot you, encourage you, and help push you to doing better. Try to meet on the same days in the gym, and you guys can have at it. Tip number 1, and this is the most important, do something. The hardest thing of lifting is not the lifts themselves, it's consistency. Make a schedule for all your lifts for the week and have backup plans in case it's out of order or unavailable. If you can't hit the gym, find an alternative. Push-ups are good. If I can't use the ab machine they have at my gym because of my schedule, I have an ab routine I follow just in case. Something is better than nothing, and trust me, after the lift you feel great due to the endorphins flowing through your body, not to sound like Tyler Durden Rush Addict or something. And I was told you're not supposed to talk about that. Okay? Keep these tips to heat, and you will improve for certain. And it was totally Jovi. Totally Jovi. It's true. I pad myself, and just to prove it, let me pull this out here. I was padding myself. Sock here. Yeah. It's a little embarrassing. Then again, no more embarrassing than dropping a 15-pound weight and freaking out your spouse. That's enough of a workout, don't you think? You gotta lug one of these things around, even 5 feet, and you've got to work out. This is certainly not like air. My email address is chris@perillo.com. Maybe you've got other health tips for geeks, people who are just not really into the whole muscle thing. My email address, chris@perillo.com. And, of course, you're also welcome to join us in the chat room. We are geeks, typically talking tech. You never really know. I mean, some people out there are interested in things that aren't tech-related. I don't know any of them. I'm never really hanging out at the gym, and if I am, it's not so much hanging out as being shoved in a locker. $794, $813, $3, $18. Stop by and see us sometime. We're waiting for you. What are you waiting for? We're at live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.